The grace of God. The grace of God. You can take, because the grace of God has to do with the power of God, even in the Old Covenant you find it. Because the grace of God has to do with the power of God, you can take that same power and learn to walk in it. Learn to live in it. And I want you to turn to Romans, the 5th chapter, and it's probably as far as we're going to get today. Romans 5, and I believe it's in verse 2. It's an interesting thing about grace, how that on the one hand, it is thought of more in the realm of forgiveness and opening a way for you to come to a forgiving Father and to receive something of His forgiveness in your life. In another place, same word is used to represent the power of the Holy Spirit. And so it's almost as though every time you find the power, the word grace, or the idea of grace, in the Old or New Covenant, you find the usage of His might and His strength. Are you with me? Every time you see that, every time you see forgiveness in the Old Covenant, every time you see forgiveness in the New Covenant, every time you find forgiveness, any place in the Bible, you find that same kind of power that is available to us. In John, he talks about in 1 John 5, 14, 15, and he said, I tell you this, that you can pray for a person who has not sinned unto death, and you can see them set free. Amen. I want to tell you, the grace of God goes deeper than you know. The grace of God goes farther than we know. We can be the instrument of deliverance.